Hello, Leo, and happy birthday season to you if you are seeing this in your birthday season. If not, no worries, this is timeless whenever it finds you, it's supposed to. Leo, you could be having a little bit of anxiety or worry, maybe about how the future will pan out. This could especially be in regards to money or work, but actually it looks like a lot of options are opening up in that area for you, even if it's unforeseen. You could have been going through grief or emotional loss, some kind of heaviness or pain or even scarcity, specifically in your emotional body. This could even have looked a little bit like a depression. 3s, 333 are very significant confirmations of this message. This could have especially affected you at night. It could have made you question your guidance or your wisdom a bit as well. And this specifically could have been in regards to a relationship or multiple relationships, especially having a feeling of like, I know that this should work, or that this is right, this is the right fit, but then maybe still experiencing it not being that or not coming together somehow. Your overall energy is the Lovers, and it's coming out in future position. So you do come together with somebody. You do end up having a very strong connection. And this very well might be a water sign, but it doesn't have to be. This could be somebody who values their emotions, maybe is a bit moody. You do have a lot of Pisces energy here. That also leads itself to Cancer. But regardless of actual signs, it's more the feeling, the mood. You could also be processing somebody like this from the past. You could still be processing that loss or that it didn't come together the way you hoped. And you could be trying to relieve the emotions, relieve the pains that are stuck, even some of the resentments that are stuck, so that you can open up to a very powerful union, a new union. Some of you Leos are still waiting on a person. This would be somebody where there was never a complete, clear-cut or defined ending, or at least not energetically. There's still a strong connection. And it does look like there is a divine timing when it comes to that reunion. For others of you, this is a process of grieving the people that didn't stay or you're not connected with, so that you can rise up into higher union and higher love. And this love is not so melancholy or drowned with emotion. It's much more creative and alive and ambitious. That's solar plexus energy. We also see a lot of air energy here, but this is also referencing birds of a feather. Whatever person or connection you've been grieving, whatever energy connected to relationships you've been trying to let go of, maybe you've been feeling down about or having waves around, waves of sadness even. It's just a matter of time, divine timing, a divine process, a divine alchemy for you to get through this and essentially over it, to come out on top and above it. And as we've already said, this will be aligning you to a higher union, whether it's a renewal with somebody or some union you've already been a part of, or an entirely new connection. This is the season of love. I'm hearing the song, It's the Time of the Season for Love, for you, Leo. And we're looking at prominent Leo placements, so you can be Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, or another placement where you felt called enough to stop and watch this, that you feel identified enough with Leo. If it's reaching you, we're feeling you and your energy, Leo. We want to reiterate that unforeseen options are opening up with work as well, especially in the not too distant future. And your angels are helping you with the process of integration right now. So you're integrating some of this more melancholic energy with your happiness, 333, with your productivity, with union and love. And that's also going to assist you somehow in your work moving forwards, in your consistency. You're going to be meeting like-minded individuals, or at least a like-minded individual when it comes to this union. Both of you are like birds here. And yes, you integrate the fish, but you align with the bird, if that makes sense. And in this precise metaphor, we would say birds can mate for life. They can be very loyal. There's the association of freedom connected to birds and their flight. There's the beauty of their feathers and almost a sense of ruling. It's like a new angle or perspective on your lion self. If there's one thing we really want to reiterate to you, Leo, it's that you have strong success in the area of love and union coming through, as well as business, work, money. I'm also hearing travel, adventure, but your general stability is really taking off. You will have success within a union and with your financial or your worldly standing position. There is a strong soul tie here, and somebody who is doing equally as well in their own ways, even if that equality is in different areas. This could very well be around that person that you just know and have been waiting on 444, although we don't like to give a sort of false hope. So please be careful with this message and just be open to any way that love wants to come to you. knowing that it's for your best and that trying to control who, what, when, where is usually not. Healthy detachment is always best where possible, but especially if you've been waiting on somebody to emotionally arrive or wake up or come out of something and there hasn't been that clear-cut end, it does look like you're right about this person. Or again, it's that you will be processing everything to do with other relationships and people, the pains and heaviness, and moving into a higher union, integrating these aspects that you needed to through these life experiences, integrating the things you've needed to understand emotionally, and then uniting and finding so much stability in that area, in the physical, in the material, with another. This is gorgeous, excellent energy. We know the message is a bit repetitive, but it's so beautiful and we really hope that it's coming home. Again, there's a lot of angelic protection, a lot of safety, and especially love angel. You do have the energy of love beings or angelic presence when it comes to love. I'm even hearing an angel named Chalrise, like Chalrise. So allow this alchemy to take place. Know that you are safe and under divine timing, or working with divine timing, and moving into so much more stability, release of grief, and very strong, beautiful, aligned, bold union. Gorgeous reading, Leo. You can always email frequencyoftheheart@gmail.com for personal reading inquiries, but until next time, please take care of yourselves and be well. You're amazing.